Hi everyone, I'm Mike Green, Public Information Officer in the Allen County Commissioner's Office, and we welcome you to Countyline, public access television program with news and information about Allen County government. Well, the leaves have changed, it's getting cooler. That means we're into another season, autumn. We're into another flu season as well in Fort Wayne and Allen County, and as you can see behind me, some folks employees of the Allen County government and City of Fort Wayne are getting flu shots here in the City County building on this day, a way to prevent from getting ill later on in the year. We want to talk right now with Candy Stadt. Candy is a registered nurse in the Fort Wayne Allen County Health Department, and she is also the Health Department's immunization coordinator. And Candy, we appreciate you taking time to join us today.
It is our pleasure. Thank you.
It's, as we're taping this, middle of October. Yet it is time for folks to really start thinking about flu season, isn't it?
It is definitely time to start thinking. The CDC is recommending the vaccine is out, that they start getting the shots.
Okay. Now, when people start thinking about getting vaccinated, there are those who feel that it's really not something necessary. They don't get sick that often. They also have heard some stories about the immunization actually making a person ill. Can you help kind of allay some of the fears people have about getting immunizations?
Sure. That you cannot get the flu from the vaccination. That is a big misconception. What happens is sometimes it would be coincidental if you would get ill after getting the vaccine. You may get a tender arm, which is very typical of getting after the vaccine. And the reason for that is the antibodies rush to your arm. We were putting something in there, and it's actually protecting your body. So it's giving the immune system the chance to fight off the flu that we're giving you the vaccine for.
Last year at about this time, we started hearing a lot about H1N1. That's still being talked about some this year. What are you folks in the health department hearing about H1N1? What's being recommended as far as whether or not we're going to have to get a vaccination for that as well?
Well, the really good news is H1N1 is included this year in the seasonal flu. So when we're vaccinating for seasonal flu this year, H1N1 is included, and they're not seeing the outbreaks of H1N1 right now that we had been seeing last year. So we're really glad that it's in this vaccine this year.
But let's say someone gets the vaccine and yet they still come down with the flu. Just as a refresher for folks, what should they be looking for from a symptom standpoint?
Well, flu, what we need to understand about flu is it's influenza. It is not gastro. It is upper respiratory. So fevers, headaches, cough. If those persist, they really need to see their doctors because the doctors can diagnose better. Achy body aches. It wouldn't go to work, wouldn't go to school if you have a fever over 99. Just kind of give your body lots of fluid and rest. That is the best thing that we can do for that.
Now, you're going to be working, I know, with some other private businesses, organizations, agencies around the community to help in encouraging folks to get vaccinated. Is there a particular time, besides early in the flu season, when they should get vaccinated, and how, I guess, potent or how long does this vaccine last?
The vaccine lasts about 5 months after we give it, so we like to see everybody start getting it now. Children from 6 months through adults should start getting the vaccine now. Usually you might see a wave of the flu around early February, and if you haven't had it by then, you really want to get the vaccine, but we're encouraging getting it now, then you're protected before it hits us.
And what are the age groups and individuals who are most susceptible to flu, who really need to get this?
The most susceptible to flu are children, small infants, and elderly. And the thing with small infants, they cannot be vaccinated until they're 6 months old, so those around them need to be protected. And that's their parents, their caregivers, their grandparents, whoever they might see. So we really recommend children get it. As a matter of fact, children under the age of 9, if they've not had a flu vaccine in the prior year, they get 2 to boost their immune system up.
Now, besides flu vaccinations, the health department is also pushing another vaccination, immunization for folks to get this year. Tell us a little about that.
We are pushing this year the Tdap for adults, which is the tetanus with a pertussis protection, and pertussis is whooping cough. That's how most people know what pertussis is. And the reason we're pushing that this year is pertussis is on the rise. Adults have not had a pertussis vaccine since they were children, and so we're boosting their immunities back up. And we're doing that by the Tdap, which is their tetanus shot, and once they get it, they're protected for 10 years for tetanus, but also very important, protected against the whooping cough. Again, with the whooping cough, babies under the age of 6 months cannot be protected. So those around them have to be protected with the pertussis. And it is the babies get very ill and sometimes fatal with the whooping cough. So that's why we don't want anybody to get it. So.
Now, obviously, doctors' offices would have this type of immunization along with flu immunization or vaccines. Health department offers this as well. When can people get this, or how do they find out?
Okay, adults can schedule an appointment at our health department, and it is only allowed to be given according to the package insert through up to age 65. And so they can call the health department and make an appointment, and they can get it there, or they can ask their doctors. This is one vaccine that the state of Indiana is requiring all teenagers to get this year also. It is one of the 3 vaccines, so it is very important.
And a little different this year, you'll be giving the immunizations at the new annex, correct?
Yes, that's 4813 New Haven Avenue. It's the new annex building, and so we really like it out there. It's very nice.
And plenty of room for folks, parking, so it's pretty convenient.
It is very convenient. It's very nice. Mm-hmm.
Well, Candy, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Hopefully we've encouraged folks to get their flu vaccination as soon as possible. Don't wait till it's too late. Get protected against the flu early this year.